Imagine how much better our lives would be if all the information we need to run it more effectively was in one place. At the moment, it isn't anything like that. The www, or the internet, or what I like to call the Wild West world, consists of loads of random websites, all kinds of information, all over this thing called cyberspace. And when we want to find something, it's usually and often an experience of one of wasted time, wasted opportunities. We haven't found the information that we need. You just try any search criteria on Google and you're going to come up with millions of pages. What North East First is all about is creating what we've termed a civilized cyberspace community. What we mean by that is we're following on the progress that is naturally occurring on the internet. When you have great sites like Wikipedia, which is one source for all the information you need, then you have these social networking sites, YouTube for videos, Flickr for photographs, things like Facebook and MySpace for ordinary networks. We're following in that kind of idea. And what we created in North East First is everything that you need, it's in one place. So it's not a case of going to the site and getting the information. All the information comes to you using a technology called RSS. Everything is easy to find. Everything is free. And it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And because we're controlling it, we know it's safe. You're not going to get options that are totally irrelevant to the request that you've asked for. One area that we've concentrated on is in terms of news. I went to a meeting at the Sunderland University to do with media. It was a full day seminar. And one of the points that came out there that startled me was that only about 20% of the items that are sent to a newspaper, for example, to do with messages that might relate to us, only 20% actually get through. So 80% of the messages that are relevant to us, we miss out. With North East First, that does not exist. We're saying to every club, every school, every organisation, every ethnic group, every charity, put your information on totally free of charge. We'll show you the tools that you can use to create all that kind of information. So everything you need covering every subject will be at North East First with no limits. We want to get the communities working together, so just as things like Facebook and MySpace are all about communities, we want to do that. So imagine it's a place for whatever the subject is, whether it's just local communities, whether it's a business community, whether it's something to do with, for example, weddings, then one place for you all to share your news. You can ask for information about suppliers, how did you get on with them. You could maybe sell odds and ends that you want to share. You might be looking for friends. So a whole lot of ways that we can start to network together so you can contribute. So in North East First, it's not about everybody else, it's about other people being involved. It's about you being involved, it's about you putting your messages in as well. And because the costs are so low, when it comes to suppliers, we want to give you far more choice. There's no reason why the smallest companies shouldn't put their information on. So whether you're just one person company, they can put their information on. In some cases, it's even free from to put as much information about themselves as you want. So you'll go to one place and you'll get far more choice. One of the things that I like about this whole concept as well is we can begin to do things we could never do in the physical world. For example, shops and any kind of business trying to get messages out to the local press, you have to present your article, it's got to go, most likely you've got to pay for it. Well, now we can, because the cost of communication is so low, we can do things we never thought of before. For example, when it comes to a shopping area, shopping centre in one of the northeast regions, why don't we have a place there called Today's Special Food Bargains, and all the shops that sell food can put their items in there. Maybe an area called End of Stock, so if stock's coming out of date or whatever, you can put all the articles in there. So you can go to this one place and find out everything that's available. So before you even get to the shopping centre, you can virtually map out the things that you want. And there's a whole lot more of benefits, things we can do now that we could never conceivably have done in the past. For example, if you're going to take a party out into one of the towns for entertainment, it's a hen party, a bachelor party. Well, let's have an area for bachelor parties where the restaurants can say people with parties of 10 or more, 2 coming free, etc. So everybody can start to produce products and services that meet that need. So that's one of the great benefits. So what we suggest now is simply take a tour of North East First. Check out all the different centres we have. We have local centres, we have regional centres, for example the business community, and we have a whole lot of global content done with entertainment, science, music, videos. So take your time, have a look around the tour and begin to get the benefits of North East First.